Good morning, good morning, good morning. You have tuned in to Dr. Kimberly Muktarian, president of SOS, which is Save Our Sons, but also SOS Consulting Firm. Well, we are here the day after Christmas on December 26, 2023, and I'm standing here with Brother Martin, Dr. Martin Luther King, one of my favorite heroes. And today we want to talk about, we want to send out an SOS across the nation. Why? Because yesterday I think we had a good time unwrapping gifts and looking at the wonderful smiles on our children's faces. But today is the after party. That's right. We have had our baby shower for Jesus, our welcome celebration. But like every child, he comes with a prescription. He or she comes with instructions. And the Father was so nice that when he sent Jesus, he would be called the Mighty God, Prince of Peace, Everlasting Father. And he said the government would be upon his shoulders. Now let me say this. I need the government to be upon Jesus' shoulder because the government here has gotten it wrong. As a matter of fact, Wake County right now, speaking of children, have children housed in their buildings because they don't have enough space. Now, is that a Wake County problem or is that an us problem? I say that's an us problem. Looking at the city of Raleigh, which is number 3rd in the nation to live, houses starting at almost $1 million downtown, houses that have more than 3 bedrooms across this entire city. Are you saying our black children are still living in DSS buildings? Our children are now living in the hospital because they don't have a place to transfer. And when they don't have a place to live in the city, they are now transferring our children out of the state, as far as Florida, as far as Arkansas, because we don't have room in the inn. Now, maybe we don't have room in the inn, and I know that many of you all probably had live sheep, and that, put you all in another class with the nativity going on. But we're talking about children. Question is, do you have room in your heart? If you can brag about God blessing you and you having room, then do you have room in your heart for one more? Do you have space in your house for one more? He would bless us so much that we would not have room to fill it. Have we filled it with stuff or with people? All right, body of Christ, it is time to gather, because the government that he talks about is the church. He never told us to go to church. He told us to gather and to assemble. And that assemble means to come together so we can run well. That's right, you assemble a bicycle so it can run well. And when we come together, we take care of God's business, his business. So maybe we need to get off our thrones and take care of the Father's business. His business is the fatherless, the orphans, and the widows. And he showed us by example that he will send Joseph first before Jesus ever gets here. That's right. He mentioned the word fatherless over 44 times in the Bible, or at least 44 times in the Bible. And I will say to you that God so loved the world that he gave us Jesus. But God so loved Jesus that he gave him Joseph. And my question to you today is, do you have room? Will you make provisions? And will you be Joseph? Call us now, Body of Christ, so we can show you how. SOS Consulting Firm, 919-349-7622. We're sending out the love of God to you for you to answer back the love of God in us so we can get this done. This is a new day, a new year, a new season. And it is time for us to become the voice and the government of God. Have a wonderful day.